There we go. What's up, word nerds? It is Sunday, November 21st, 2021. Welcome to Puzzle with Me. My name is Lawrence, and I am here live together with you to do today's New York Times crossword. This is by Adam Wagner today. A name I definitely recognize, so it's not a debut puzzle. I don't remember previous puzzles from Adam Wagner, however, so I don't know if I like them or not. But anyways, how is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Real quick, hello. We've got a shout out already. Hey, GS9391, good to see you. How's things? I did have a good day. Well, it's a good morning so far. I have just been having, for the last week, basically every morning for the first hour after I wake up, I'll just have a runny nose. I think it's just seasons changing, a bit of allergies, a bit of, hay fever mixed with a bit of just getting colder. Houses in Japan aren't insulated really at all. And so it gets quite cold in the night unless you turn on a heater and have a heater going all night, but then that's expensive. So anyways, it just gets cold at night. I'm bundled up in blankets, so my body is warm, but my head, which is not inside the blankets, is chilly. And it's just, it's just one of those things when it starts to get cold, it's just a transition. And I think my body is adapting to that transition right now, and so I have a runny nose every morning, and I've got my tissues right here. I can feel it a little bit. I woke up a little bit earlier, so hopefully, it is starting to subside now, and hopefully I can control my nose and not sniffle too much on the stream today. But anyways, I am doing well. Last night, I hopped on Twitch to stream a bit of this game, Inscription, which I have been hearing a lot of buzz about, and I really wanted to try it out. And it's got puzzly aspects to it, so I also put the live stream that I did, I put that on the YouTube channel as well. So if you missed it, you can go check that out if you're interested. It was a wild game, and man, I don't want to spoil anything. I recommend if you're interested in kind of puzzly games with I'll just say generally it's like a card game, and then there's puzzly aspects to it outside of the card game as well. If you're interested in that kind of a game, you should try and play it, because it's crazy and very interesting. But if you don't care about playing it and don't care about spoiling, go watch me play it, because just some of the reveals. I played for almost 3 hours, I think, yesterday, and just some of the stuff that happened was crazy. What time is it in Japan just now? It is 8:30 in the morning right now, on Sunday morning. So it is. It's not as early as it was before daylight savings. Usually I would start this at 7:30 a.m. During daylight savings time, but now it's an hour later, so only 11:35 p.m. in Scotland. Ooh, so you're staying up late for this. Well, I appreciate it. Let's not make you stay up too much later than you need to, and let's get into the puzzle, shall we? All right, what do we got? Screen sharing is the title today, and I see some circled squares here. Interesting. Screen sharing. I like the title. As like a teacher who has had to do a lot of Zoom in the last 2 years, year and a half. Screen sharing is a kind of a funny title to have. Maybe this will be kind of an homage to Zoom. Anyways, let's extra light in a way. Oh yes, as usual. I will read out the clues as I get to them. The ones highlighted in blue that you can see there. And if I know it, I will fill it in. If not, please feel free to shout it out in the chat and help me out. Let's extra light in a way. Maybe like opens the door, draws curtains, something like that. Expert. Song title shared by hit singles for Ja Rule and Flo Rida. Song title shared by Ja Rule and Flo Rida. I'm sure I know the song, just not coming to mind right away. It's not in the Heights, in the something. High points, apexes, or acmes. Maybe acmes. Kind of force created by the moon. Oh, it could also be peaks, huh? Well, I'll just leave it. Actually, no, I won't. Leave the S. Kind of force created by the moon. Oh, what is that called? Tidal? Is it tidal? Maybe it's just tidal. Is it tidal a force though? Nah, I don't know if that's right. I just got a text. Hold on. Okay. Ending with brown or auburn, and a period there. Is it like calm? Oh, EDU. Those are schools. That's a good clue for EDU. I like that. What tahini is made from? Sesame? Which is something that I wouldn't have known the answer to before a couple of months ago. But I happened to have a conversation about tahini with one of my coworkers who's a foodie and loves cooking. I hate cooking and know very little about food. But he told me what tahini is. It's nice that knowledge came in handy. All right, so let's extra light in. This title is maybe not right. In fact, I'm losing confidence in it by the moment. And then deforestation, for example. And let's go to 27 across. Driven, say. Tough opening corner. Kinda. Nothing is immediately jumping out to me here. Let's look at the themed one. Salma Hayek, 1996 and 2002. Interesting. Okay, so the title is Screen Sharing. So I wonder if it is someone who co-starred with Selma Hayek in a movie in both of these years. That's my preliminary guess, but I don't know. Okay, let's go to 28 Across. Aeon Flux, one-time sci-fi series. Sister brand of Saucony and Stride Right. Do not know. Is it Keds? Might be Keds, but I'm not sure. Get on the Stick. And Not Home. Maybe just Away. And then Tush. Patoot. Maybe. Thanks to, owing to, actress Gadot is Gal, and olive oil, as in Popeye's olive oil. Get on the Stick was Pogo. Stiller? Ben Stiller? No. Don't know. Okay. Music genre prefix. Alt, maybe? Or it could be neo. Alt isn't really a prefix so much as... Well, is it a prefix? Maybe it is. Pool tester. Toe. You dip your toe in. In any way, at all. Okay, it is alt, I think. Sleazeballs. It's not louses. Sleazeballs. Kind of muscle. Written by... Oh, looks like From Dusk Till Dawn. Oh, thank you. I just missed that. 23 Across looks like From Dusk Till Dawn. Yes. Oh. Written by Tarantino. From Dusk Till Dawn. And what is in here? Oh, Frida. She also played Frida in 2002, maybe? Or 19... From Dusk Till Dawn was probably 96, and then Frida was 2002. Okay, so we've got movie titles within a movie title. That's the screen sharing bit. Interesting. That's cool. That's, yeah, easy enough theme, but in terms of, like, construction, like making this puzzle, that's pretty cool. There's 5 of these. So this person found 5 movie titles with presumably the same actor or actress that contain the title of another movie that this actor was also in. Should we just go to the themes? I kind of just want to see the themed entries. Let's see. Dev Patel, that's got to be Slumdog Millionaire. It's got to be. And then what is the other one? Lion. That's right. He was in Lion. Cool. Next one. Brad Pitt, 2001 and 95. Ooh. Any ideas? Brad Pitt in 2001. Dev Patel was easy because he's not, like, until recently, he wasn't in that many things. So Slumdog Millionaire was, like, the obvious choice. But Brad Pitt's been in so many things. What was it in 2001? Or 95. Ooh, is it 7 in 95? Is that the one in the circles, maybe? Could be. I'm going to put that in. Then what's the other? What is that? Ocean's 11, of course. Of course, nice. Ocean's 11, yes. All right. 68, Owen Wilson as another one who's been in a lot of stuff. 2005 and 2006. A title that's only 4 letters that had Owen Wilson for the circles. Owen Wilson. Any ideas? Owen Wilson. I'm trying to think of like Wes Anderson things because he's in like every Wes Anderson movie. And there's the sniffling. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Okay. No ideas yet? Okay. Well, I'll go on to the next one. We'll have to come back to that one. Can only think of Royal Tenenbaums. Does that fit? I feel like Royal Tenenbaums was before 2005, though. And yeah, NNMS is definitely not it. Cars! Of course! I forgot he was in Cars. That was like a big one for him. What would be the other one? Oh, another movie that just popped to mind of his is Midnight in Paris. I don't know if that fits. Hold on, I'm just gonna try it. No, TN is not gonna be right. Okay. Yeah, it's probably Cars. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move on. We can fill that in later. Joaquin Phoenix, 2014, 2013. Bottle Rockets was very good. Wes Anderson's first, right? And that just it just sparked like, and since then those two have just worked together on everything. This has got to be Her, right? 2014, 2013. Joaquin Phoenix, 3-letter title. It's got to be Her. And then what else has Joaquin Phoenix been in? Other? No. What was Joaquin Phoenix in? Around the same time as Her, also. Just Bottle Rocket. Well, one Bottle Rocket. Okay, I'm going to the next one. Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, 1974, 1995. Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Wow, both of them in each of these movies. That's pretty cool. So, I don't know. When I think of the two of them together, the first thing that comes to mind is Heat, but obviously it is not Heat. Al Pacino and De Niro, 95. What were they in together in 95? And 74. Oh, they were both in The Godfather, I guess. The Godfather's got to be part 2. Is that it? And then, oh, Heat and Heat. Heat twice. I see. It is Heat. It's Heat twice. There we go. Well, that one's cool. And so we still need Joaquin Phoenix and Owen Wilson. Crossword's taking the piss, yeah. So I guess we'll fill those in as we get to them, or if it springs to mind for any of you, do let me know, and we can go and get that. So this turns out it was indeed Keds. And then 39 across. What remains is the rest. Cyber squatters make fake ones, URLs. Can we figure out? This looks like it was title. Huh, all right. And then this looks like it also was Acme's. There we go. My guesses were right. Deforestation, for example. What would this be, like ecocide? Is that a word? Side means like killing. Or like arbicide. Something like that. Maybe eco. Ecocide. Let's put it in and see what these downs look like. Expert. Expert, I'm not sure. A nice guess. Yeah, maybe. Song title. Well, this is probably not right. Song title. Because the only word really, there's the only like okra and ikru. And I don't think Ja Rule and Flo Rida had songs named ikru. So it's probably not ecocide. In the something, and then what's this? Driven, say. Oh, in the know, nice. In the loop also. Oops, and I spelled no wrong. In the loop. Let's try that. How does that look? Let's extra light in. I think it is ecocide? Huh. Driven. Expert. Ooh, type A. Ooh, good. I didn't see that. Nice. Oh, wow. Is this like I cry? Deft. Nice. Deft and dilates. Wow. Ecocide was right. Okay. Cool. Nice. Here we go. 29 across. Yellow belly with a question mark. Small valleys or dales. Yellow belly. Sleazeballs. Sleazeballs. Low something. Kind of muscle. Tendon. Yellow belly? I don't get this. Okay. I'm going to turn on the heat for a second. It's a bit chilly. There we go. Okay. 33 down. What 2 is vis-a-vis 1? Tensor muscle. Oh. Oh, yes. Okay. It could be that. Is it just ales? Alls? Oh. Oh, it's L's. As in the belly of the word yellow, there's L's in the middle. So it's not Dales. Oh, and this is low lifes then. Okay. So what is this? Delts? Small valleys. Dells. As in like the farmer in the dell? Maybe? Quail is to bevy as what is to parliament. So there's a bevy of quails and a parliament of owls. 2 is more vis-a-vis 1. I wonder. equipment used to play the oldest organized sport in North America. Walgreens competitor CVS. Is lacrosse, right? Interesting. I know nothing about lacrosse, except that it uses those nets on the end of sticks, right? I didn't know that cross was the name of the equipment, and I also didn't know that it was the oldest organized sport in North America. Very interesting. Okay. Liechtenstein's currency. I'm going to blow my nose again. I'm sorry. Whew, okay. Canadians' national summer sport. Lacrosse? Really? Interesting. Okay. Right on. Liechtensteiner's currency is, I don't know. Badger. Nag? Is it a franc? Do they still use the franc in Liechtenstein? Maybe. But that's a French thing. Or before the euro. It is a franc? Okay. Let's see. Chess's Blank Caruana, one-time youngest grandmaster in U.S. history at age 14 and 11 months. Wow. That's crazy. Arm of the Department of Homeland Security. Fabiano. Ooh. Cool. World's number 2-ish chess player. Nice. The only chess players that I could name would be like Bobby Fischer and Magnuson, right? Carl Magnuson, is it? Those are, I think, the only chess players I could name. Magnus Carlsen. Okay. Line through 2 poles. Speaking of chess, though, I heard, oh, this is an axis, maybe? Or axle. Axis? Maybe. I heard that there's, so with the Queen's Gambit being so popular in the last year, like chess has gotten really, oh, it could, 16 down. Flowerhorn cichlids and vampire tetras, for example. I have no idea. I've never heard of those. Tetra is a kind of fish, though, isn't it? Yeah, I think you're right, maybe. Exotic? Exotic fish. With the success of the Queen's Gambit, chess has kind of become more popular. And then they released a board game with the Queen's Gambit like license attached to it. So there's the Queen's Gambit board game, but it's not chess. It's just a completely different game. And it's just so strange that they would release a Queen's Gambit board game, which is a show that's all about chess, but the game is not a chess game. It's crazy. Look it up. Actually, I could look it up real quick. Queen's Gambit board game. There it is. The Queen's Gambit board game wants to turn you into chess prodigy without actually playing chess. Here's the game. It looks like chess, but it's not chess. It's a weird game. Anyways. It's just such a weird decision to make. Anything to make a buck, yeah. Worker who wants to strike is a with a question mark. So it's not a it's not about actual strikes, I guess. A minor, maybe? You want to strike gold? Go on, shoot, ask me. FEMA, yes, that's right. And then bonk is correct. Pair in gossip is an item, yes. Okay, cool. Choose, go for. Prefix with present, omni. Omni, my typing. Goes to hell. Interesting. Textures, I think, is IMO. You mean I'm wrong? Rots. Oh, it could be rots, yeah. Rots in hell, and it isn't. It isn't? Blank Khan of Khan Academy fame. Oh, I subscribe to Khan Academy. I rarely watch the videos, but I just like to see the topics that they cover. But I forget the name of the dude. Is it Sal? Accompanier of smoke is Ash. Broadband initials is DSL. It was Sal. River of Old Song. Don't know that. When tripled, a playful onomatopoeia for shooting laser beams. Pew, pew, pew. That's great. I love to see pew clued that way. Pew, I mean, in the crossword, would usually be like referencing the like church benches or something like that. That's awesome. That's way more like fun and modern. I like it too. Here, have a taste. Try this. Also a good refresher on how to spell onomatopoeia. Yes, it is. Onomatopoeia are some of my favorite words in general. Especially in Japanese. I don't if you happen to know anything about Japanese. Japanese onomatopoeias are insane. I have an entire book. It's upstairs, so I'm not going to get it. But I do have an onomatopoeia dictionary that is just Japanese onomatopoeias, and it's like this thick. It's nuts. Anyways, brought on, hired. Korean's the same? All right. Love it. Any idea what this Owen Wilson movie is yet? I'm still not seeing it. Crashers. Oh, Wedding Crashers. Nice. Nice, Cam. Whom you might ask, where will I be in 10 years? A seer. And what was this again? River of Old Song. The Swanee River. Pickup line with a question mark. Need a lift? Maybe. Start of many. A limerick is there. Equal is peer. Oh, it could be ride, yes. Let's see what this is. Swoon. It's love, maybe. Clever blank are never punished. Clever tyrants are never punished. Sunrise Singer Jones, that's Nora. Supermodel Shake, I do not know. Went up against, faced, and sorority letter Theta. Mathematician Lovelace is Ada. Early online forum that popularized terms like FAQ and spam. Interesting. Usenet? Usenet. Okay. I never really knew what Usenet was. There we go. This looks like Irina. And now I see it. Inherent Vice. Oh, I liked that movie, too. It was a good movie. Okay. Van Gogh's La Blanque Étoilée. La Nuit. Starry Night. When Alexander Hamilton is sung in Hamilton. That is Act 1. Nice Hamilton reference for Act 1. And what do we have here? Measures of acidity, pHs, contents of college blue books. Not sure. Organization with a noted bell. I'm not sure about that either. Massive adversary. Goliath? Oh, New York Stock Exchange. Ah, yes. The noted bell, indeed. And Goliath. Okay. 97. Some dolls sold in a Universal Studios gift shop. ETs, I guess. Still don't know what that is. Let's get these three-letter ones in the middle. Surfaces, for example, are PCs. The lowest numero primo is dos. Noted fashion monogram, YSL. Shortest answer from a Magic 8 Ball, yes. That's a great clue for yes, by the way. That's fun. Yes is such a simple answer, and there's so many things you can do as a clue for it. That's a good one. Before in poetry is air. This is essays. That's right. I forgot that you have to write essays in blue books. Is no not an 8-ball answer? No, I don't. I mean, there are no answers, but not just straight no. They, like, specifically, like, for marketing purposes, they wanted to make it. I actually learned about this a couple of months ago. They wanted to make it not, like, harsh. Like, so all of the no answers are not, like, direct no's. They're, like, outlook not good or something like that. Like, they're not, yeah, no. But I think it's kind of interesting. Like, they don't want it to be, like, negative because they don't want people to feel bad for using the product. So they didn't put any, like, direct no's in there. Modern joust venue informally is a Ren Fair. I like that. That's good too. Went after. Set on or set at. Oh, and we probably have a revealer down here at 116 across. I didn't even think about that. Should we look at the revealer? Well, maybe we wait for the revealer. Let's go back up now before we get too far down and fill in this stuff. Corrects in text emens. Outstanding fines. Something. Stock ticker symbol for a long-time clothing brand. Levi, I guess. Golly gee, egads. Oh, gems for outstanding fines. That makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, I just saw that. Jerkwad. Maybe an ass. I like when ass appears on the crossword. That's fun. Barrels of fun. Nope, not a riot. Satirist Sasha Baron Cohen. Whoops, Sasha Baron Cohen. And entree served with a knife is a steak. 42. Across. Amount of tips earned by a street performer. Maybe. A hatful. And then what is this? Barrels of fun. A hoot? Yeah. Catherine of Schitt's Creek is O'Hara. Utilize a company policy for new parents. Take leave. Price jockeying of competing airlines is a fair war. Not paying attention on, what is that? It's not coming to me. Meatloaf's Rocky Horror Roll. This I don't know, but it looks like Eddie. Is it Eddie? Maybe. Unalert. Ah, yes, nice. Thank you. Good one. Unalert. Okay, baseless rumors. And it's at the beginning of this clue. It's at the beginning of this clue. It, capital I, what is that? Forensic prose in brief. Eddie looks good. Okay, we'll go with Eddie. Baseless rumors. That's not coming to me. At the beginning of this clue, something I. That's not coming to me either. 83. Focus of some smartphone updates. App? Or it could be iOS. Or it could be something complete. Maybe a bug. Maybe a bug. Bug seems more likely. I'm going to put bug in. Problems with phonograph records. Scratches. Skips. So this should be an S at the end. What's this? Packed house initial, standing room only. This should be an S at the end also. Ugh. Okay, gotta blow my nose again. Okay. CSIs. It could be CSIs. And then, is it just iOS maybe? Oops. Baseless rumors. I'm not seeing that. Oh, a short I? Okay, that's... I think that's right. Words of eventual understanding. Oh no, this is oh-hos, I guess? Cowards? What is this? I love those moments when I just have to stare at the keyboard and just think, is it cowards? Does that make sense? Afraid not. No. No siree. No siree, Bob. Conards. Okay, this is, I guess, just a word I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that looks better with this, doesn't it? And it was skips. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. Everything else seems right, so even though I don't know this word, I trust it as all correct. Put on again is reran. Walking sticks with a question mark. Don't know. Oh, Brother of 99 down. Peg legs. Ooh, good one. Not 100% on Eddie. Oh, I see. Yeah, it could be something different. Hold on. Peg legs is great. Nicely done. That's a good clue for it, too. Well, it would be this square that might be different. So, yeah, we'll come back to it. Okay. This is Abel and Cain, I'm assuming. And let's finish this corner. Member of a Turkish group? Turkic? I don't know that. One-time streaming platform of the 2010s. HBO... Oh, I don't know. Blank elect. Oh, it's not blank. Sorry, it's a hyphen. To be. Bug-eyed. Agog. HBO Go. That was a thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Takes from Robs. Tatar. Does that sound right? I hope that's right. Everything else looks right. Okay. Here we go. Final stretch. Expensive Super Bowl purchase. Expensive Super Bowl purchase. Add time? Add slot? Slot? Yeah, let's go with slot. Ramirez of Grey's Anatomy. Don't know. Took a bow or bow. Could be something about archery, maybe. And this is either set on or set at, set to, something like that. Okay, 121, high value deposit or, and Ted Lasso. And let's take a look at this revealer. A modern tech feature. Add spot. Oh, it could be add spot also, yes. Modern tech feature for watching two programs on one screen, or an alternative title for this puzzle. Picture in picture. Nice. Oh, that's a good revealer too. That works perfectly. Awesome. Very good theme. I really like that. Okay, took a bow. Arced? Yeah, that's very nice. Set at and Sarah Ramirez. Okay. Historic trade ally of the Monacan people. Don't know that. Interesting. Submissions to a casting director are reels. Whoops. No, I want to stay over here. Shower times. Aprils. Let's go down here. Shore. Soarer is a gull, maybe? That smells terrible. Ugh with an H, perhaps? This looks like hiss. Nope. Name on a toy truck. Hess? Regret is rue. Hess? I feel like I've heard that before, but I am not totally sure. I don't know that. Timorous, I don't know what that means. Trippy? Sounds like an adjective, timorous. Okay. Absolutely devoured. Ate up. Ravaged. Something like that. Eerie? Yeah, okay. Don't know this. Trepid? Places for rubs and scrubs. Places for rubs and scrubs. Day spas? Maybe. In a sense. Like wool sweaters often are itchy. Whoops, no. Itchy. Teensy bits are iotas. And let's go dark yellow shade. Dark yellow shade. What could that be? Don't know. Thick component of orange juice. Pulp. Broca's blank segment of the brain linked to speech. Broca's area. Snoring symbols in Surrey. Zeds. Oh, topaz. And inhaled. So close. Okay. So, Trepid, inhaled. Is it Eddie? Let's go check on this. What else could this be? Con arts. What else could this be, though, Eddie? Is there anywhere else that was weird? Ed. Should I just go through the letters? Nope. Okay. Eddie. 72 down could be okay. Oh, there it is. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Thank you. Canards. Interesting. Baseless rumors. Canards. So canard I know in French is duck. I'm pretty sure. So that's interesting that is a word that means baseless rumors. I'm going to search that for a second. Canard. Meaning. An unfounded rumor or story. It's got to come from the French. I don't know where else. Yeah, French. Duck. Oh, like quack. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Like a quack. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, great puzzle. Very nice puzzle. Picture in picture. Awesome theme. And there were some cool entries in here too. Some nice theming. I mean, not theming. I mean, nice theming, yes, but nice cluing was what I wanted to say. No siree Bob. I don't think I've ever seen that in a crossword before. But that's such like it's a phrase that like I've heard so much in my life. And I like to see it in the crossword. That's great. Yeah. Inherent Vice, Wedding Crashers, Ocean's 11, Slumdog Millionaire, and From Dusk Till Dawn. Awesome. That was a fun one. Well done. Who was this again? Adam Wagner. Props to Adam Wagner for a very nice puzzle. A very good Sunday. Pretty smooth overall. And just some fun reveals along the way. Love it. All right, I've got some time, a bit of time to do one more. So let's go to... Do we dare try another meta? We haven't been doing well with the metas, but I do like them. I like trying to get them. So if you guys don't mind humoring me on that, I think that would be fun. Let's go back to Canard. Squares. Let's see. Wall Street Journal, I think the... let's see. We did that one. I think this... Let's go 13. This should be a meta. The 5 W's. And I need to... First, let me put this in the chat. There we go. And then I need to go and find what the clue is for this meta puzzle. So I need to go to Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal puzzles. Okay, and what date was this? Friday, November 12th. Need to go back a little bit to the 5 W's. There it is. Okay, the answer to this contest crossword is a 5-letter word. We're looking for a 5-letter word to answer this one. Yeah, feel free to fill stuff in anywhere in the grid. Let's see if we can get this done before I need to go. Hopefully we can. Interesting design of this grid. Look at these like weird structures going across the middle. Almost like magic wands, kind of, or like scepters, or like reverse arrows. Anyways, one across. State of agitation. One down. Exhibit anxiety. Like sweat, fret, something like that. Lord's partner. Take. Is this a group solve? Yeah. Feel free to start typing in. This is a group solve. I think if it was just me, we probably would run out of time before I need to go. So yeah, please help out. Prorata, nice. Protected from knock-offs. Trademarked? No, not trademarked. Hmm. 6 characters in search of an author. Author Pirandello. Entice. Tempt? No. Hands and feet. Limbs. Muckraking Tarbell. Patented. Oh, nice. Yeah, thank you. Both of you. Salon Supplies. Gels, maybe? Ready for surgery, maybe. This could be under. Maybe limbs is not right. Dodgers comeuppance. Slanted columns. Is this like a tax audit? Something like that? Some gels doesn't seem right. Or tax audit's not right. Ah, nice. I think this is under. So limbs is not right. S is probably right. CBS series NCIS. Green Sesame Street character Oscar the Grouch. Oh, units for hands and feet. Oh, that's a good one. Entice. Lure in. Luigi. There we go. Editorials for slanted columns. Ooh, also a really nice clue for editorials. Slanted columns. Fret and flap. State of agitation, I don't get, but fret certainly works. Yeah, GS, if you can, GS sometimes watches on his phone, I believe, so perhaps he can't join in. But yeah, okay. No worries. Let's see. Vertebral layer. The gods be good. Blank us from Coriolanus. Maybe unto. That's just a guess. I really don't know. Pipe part. A stem. There you go. Programmer's output. Code. Vertebral layers a disc. Tore along. And capital of an African island nation. Ooh, sped. Oh, yes. Thank you. Merrill's Kramer versus Kramer co-star is Dustin. Properly placed in position. The Hajj author, don't know that. Mine yields ores. Iris, I hope that's right. Tried to get along. Played nice. Not played nice. Something nice. Tried to get along. Something nice. Media di uno e cinq. Media is probably what? It's 1 and 5, right? Is it 10? No, 2? Trey? Trey. The median between 1 and 5. Oreo layer. Cream. Bearing. Keeps from succeeding. Is cream not right? What's this? Really minute INSEE. Or something's not right. Something seems not right. Author of Miller's Crossing. Keeps from succeeding. Stops. (2016) Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient Ross. Movie sequences. Are these set pieces? No. Cream or creme? Ooh, creme. Oh, yes. Yeah. Creeps from succeeding. Dooms? I don't know. I don't know this bearing either. Lean? I smell a rat, maybe? Useful skill. Decidedly unfriendly. Prokofiev pieces. Don't know. Probably ends in S. Nantes Noggin. Elsa's sister is Anna. Baseball card factoid is a stat. Tet. Ah. Yes, that's right. Sicilian Peak is Etna. And Flyers assignment is a seat. Movie sequences. Prokofiev, maybe sonatas. It fits. Useful skill. And decidedly unfriendly. And movie sequences. Okay. No, short. 54 across. Publicity pro. A publicity pro. UFO occupants or ETs. Something stages. Ooh. Movie sequences. Oh, yes, because this is agent. Yeah. Oh, no, montages. I think this is Dooms. And maybe Diana. Oh, Diana Ross. She got the Medal of Freedom? Really? Interesting. Oh, Albert Finney. That's right. Decidedly unfriendly. Is it like frothy? Can that mean unfriendly? Jazz combo, perhaps. Octet? Something like that? Something tet. Dolphins, kin, yeah, orca, and octet. And then unhealthily pale. This is an asset, this useful skill. And press agent, maybe? And frosty. Yep. Unhealthily pale, pasty. Okay, book touted as the simplest Seuss for youngest use. Hop on pop. Attacks has at. Oops. Be bold, dare. Some surrealist paintings are dollies. Layer of bricks. Mason. Same time. Made nice was the tried to get along. Tedious sort. A boar. Bull in Bolivia's Toro. El Greco's adopted home. Toledo? I don't know. Culmination. Maybe apex or something like that. Who knows? Soul lifter with a question mark. And balm target. Oh, whoa. Jay Leno. Ah, I see. Soul lifter with a question mark. And balm target. An ache. Acme? Yeah, it could be Acme. Maybe. What is this? Landlocked African nation. Chad? Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's Acme there. Soul lifter. Jack? Yeah, this is Keno. Alright. Versatile ball player is a what? Utility? Yeah. Horse opera. Horse opera? What does that mean? Is there an opera about horses? Punts, for example. Oh, boots. Could be boots. Tel Aviv is right. Prepare to remove a letter from, say, slit open. First president of the Czech Republic, no idea. Hardcore. Avid. Horse opera. Punts. Beats? Or is a punt a kind of boat? I don't know. Horse opera. Hovel? I don't know. Well, we just try some letters, I guess. Let's see. Horse opera. What could this be? Eater. No. Odor. Oh, there we go. That was it. Weird. Odor. Boats and Havel. Okay, so there's the 5 W's is the title of this. And we're looking for a 5-letter word as an answer. Boy, this is gonna be tough. The 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, why, right? That would be the 5 W's. Did those 5 W's appear anywhere? Oh man, I'm gonna have to blow my nose again. Okay. Did the 5 W's appear anywhere in this puzzle? In any of the clues? Who, what, where, when, why? No. No, they didn't. Okay. So it's usually the... Whoops. No. Don't do that. Stop. It's usually the long entries have something to do with the meta. So it would be editorials made nice, slit open and press agent, maybe? But that's only 4 entries. I don't know if 5... I mean, it's interesting that, so it's the 5 W's and the answer is a 5-letter word. So maybe there's something to that. I have no idea where to start with this. This is very interesting. The good news is this is actually from a week ago. So the answer has been published. So if we don't figure it out, we don't have to leave on a cliffhanger. We can just go and check what the answer is. But still, I want to see if we can figure this out on our own. 5 W's, and it's a 5-letter word. I just don't see anything pointing to any kind of an answer, really. To get along. U.S. agent. Jay Leno. There's a lot of people in here. There's a lot of places in here. So it's like... Is there something that doesn't show up here that did show up in the puzzle? Hold on. No, it looks the same. Maybe we just look for the letter W? Does the letter W exist anywhere? There's no W's at all in here, is there? In the grid. Which is interesting. Are there W's in the clues? State of agitation. Goodness gracious. Are there W's in here at all? No W's. That's got to be significant. I feel like that's probably on purpose. So where do we go from there then? If there's no W's in the puzzle at all, or in the clues, what does that mean? Huh. The 5 W's. Very interesting. I wonder if there's places where you could put a W that would make something new, or if exhibit anxiety. Tedious sort, useful skill. Well, geez. Eris on it. Dustin. In position. I am very stumped. Yeah. This is, I feel like, even harder than the last one. Five W's, but there's no W's. Why? Who, what, where, when, why? All right. I wonder if it. So I wonder if it's something to do with M's being upside down. Just a thought. I don't know. Just a random thought. I see one. Or W's. Yeah. Let's see. How many M's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's only 4 of them. Right? So maybe not. Oh no, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 M's. So that's a possibility. But then what would that mean? Turn them upside down? For what? Double U's. Could it be double U's? Yeah, not one W. I mean, that has to be on purpose. That can't be an accident, because that would be ridiculous. We're getting close to my cutoff time too, but I don't want to leave this as a cliffhanger. I don't want to be thinking about it. So in about 2 more minutes, I am gonna check the answer and see what it is. But let's think for just a couple more minutes here. M upside down could make like stew, but then sao to doesn't mean anything. This could be was on. Stew, yeah. Or if it's upside down and it's going up, wets. I don't know. But then this would be like no saw. And this one doesn't make sense going up. So, I mean, this doesn't make any sense with going down either. Crew. with an E on the end. And utility won. That doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it might not be the M's. I don't know. I can't think of how that would work. Two-minute speed run. Here we go. Come on. Come on, see something. See something. What are we going to see? You know, GS9391, when you said W, I wonder if that is it. I wonder if, so this clue has two U's in it, and it points to Alan. I wonder if it is, oh, here's one also. Its flag features the Thunder Dragon, and it's Bhutan. I wonder if there are 5 clues that have 2 U's in them. Here's another one, Trey, which would take a little more time to find, but I kind of want to do it. Let's see if I found 3, right? State of vegetation. 6. Okay, this one has 2 U's in it, so that's 4. If we find more than 5, then we know that's not correct. But if there are 5, Godspeed good. Choreo. Here, this is 5. Now that's 5. So if there's one more, then that's probably not it. That was one I found already. And that was one I found already. That's only 1 U. This might be it. This might be it. That's only 1 U. Holy moly. This might be it. Exhibit anxiety. Only 1 U there. Here, this has 2 U's. So that's 6. Damn. Damn, I thought we were on there. That's 6, right? That's, yeah. That was the one I found already. And there's another one with, that has 3 U's. 4 U's. There's another one. Okay, there's too many. Damn. All right, that was close. I thought you were onto something there, but it didn't quite work. All right, let's check. Let's find the answer. Where do they publish the answer here? Not here. Let's go to, I don't know if you guys know, Diary of a Crossword Fiend. It's a blog where they talk about various crosswords. Let's go to, I have to go back a little bit to find it. Older posts. Let's see. This is the one. Oh, this person did not finish the meta. But in the comments, we should be able to see. Let's see. shuffling. Instead of finding the 5 U's in the grid, I noticed that there were only 5 M's, which I thought of as an upside down W. So is it 5 U's? I saw the 5 U's. It was U's. We were just looking in the wrong place. Hold on. So what is it then? Hold on. Who has posted the answer? Someone's got to have posted the answer here. A single W in the grid or clues must have been intentional. Okay, I looked it up. You take the number in the same square as the U, double it, and look for the letter in the square with that number. Holy moly. That is a crazy meta puzzle. You take the number of the square with a U. So we've got 6. The number in this square is 6. Double it to get 12. So go to 12 and that's an S. So the first letter is S. We have a 15. Double it to get 30. So where's 30? The second letter is a C. Goodness gracious. That is so hard. Oh my God. That's crazy. I mean, that's brilliant, but it's also super hard. So the second one is 16, so 32. There's an O. And then we have, where's another U? 24, so 40, 48. 48 is another O. And then the last one, 27, doubled to get 54. And that's a P. So the answer was scoop. S-C-O-O-P. Way too cryptic. I mean, that is really kind of brilliant, but super hard. Oh my God. And then just, I guess, using the fact that there were no W's anywhere, that was just to tell you that, like, hey, we're not actually talking about W's here. GS was close with the U's. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. We solved the puzzle anyways, and it was a pretty... it was kind of a tough puzzle. There was some tough stuff in there. But anyways, thanks so much, guys. This was fun. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I do hope you'll come back again next week. As always, if you haven't already, go to YouTube. Follow the link in my profile to go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel there for my Monday through Thursday videos. And if you are watching this on YouTube, go the other direction. Follow the link in the description to go to Twitch and follow me there so you can join in the live streams. And that is great. Yeah. Have a great week, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.